When I first got married, I received a letter. It says, "Greetings and salutations. Your friends and neighbors have volunteered your services into the military." So I came down to the 3rd Ward on Jackson Street, and they sat us in bleachers, and the Marine Corps came out and took this part. And I was sitting right there, and I told the sergeant, "I don't want to play God, don't take me." I went to Fort Lawton in Seattle, Washington, got on a ship. Took us 2 weeks. I got seasick from the first day from Puget Sound. Got to Japan. We went to this room. They started talking to us. A sergeant came up and said, "Put everything to a side." Gave us a jacket. Got on a ship. Went to Busan in Korea. And they separated us. And I was the only guy on this truck. And here we're driving up and down these towns. Finally got to Hill 747 on the east coast of Korea. My commander had a desk. He opened up the shelf and he said, "You want to play John Wayne? Here's all the medals." And I looked at him and said, "He must be nuts." So it was nighttime. I slept in the tent. Next morning I got up, ate, got my pack, went up the hill, and I looked. Oh, the hills are outrageous. I mean, they were asses. I got up there, I slept in a bunker, and I'm sleeping with my shoes on. I heard a horn, deet, 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 and I said, "What the hell is that?" Sergeant says, get up, they're coming." So I'm going through the trench, and I got the bayonet on my rifle. I slipped, and I turned around. I caught a chink right in the throat, and he puked all over me. Now, when I go to a Chinese restaurant, I go to a Korean restaurant, I still have that smell. It's hard for me to forget that, you know. And funny part, I married a Chinese girl, and she cooks, but she steams everything. Well, after that, I couldn't sleep. I said, "Christ, I don't believe this." And how they come after you, wave after wave after wave after wave, and you're just knocking these people down. They're young people, you know, these Koreans. And they would, how would you say, they have a diversion. On the right of me was the South Korean army. The North Koreans would just come around. They run right over them and come up on our hill. But in Korea, I couldn't sleep. It was hell. But you get into that. I was in 32 below zero weather. If you see my right ear, it's bent, that's frost. My M1 rifle, the operating handle will not open when you put oil. I used to pee on it so the handle can come open and the shells can come running out. I cried, and I used to say one thing. I used to say, "Michael the Archangel, defend me in battle." And I fought, you know, and I fought. And then I stayed there for 3 months.
You have a couple of folks that you served with who were killed in Korea, right? Who have their names on this plaque?
Yes.
Can you tell me about them and what happened?
Name is Daniel Kirkland. He used to write, I have a clipping somewhere on it. He used to write the shortest letters at home. "Hi, Mom, okay, goodbye." That's all he said. On 6th and Mitchell, used to be the Southside Armory Hall, and he had a National Guard unit, and he joined that. They didn't do half-ass training. When he got up there, he got over and he got killed. Norb Mazorsky, he went to Boys Tech. He was quite a basketball player. He went in the Marine Corps. He got killed. His name is up here.
Wow, it sounds like, I mean, was there ever a time when you thought, "Man, this is it. I'm going to buy it right here, that I'm going to be killed"? You must have.
No, I never had that attitude. I never had it that I was going to get killed. This colonel says, "How old are you?" I said, "I'm 59. He says, "We're going to check your physical." He didn't have no doctors. I had to go to Chicago to a private doctor. And he put me on a treadmill. He put all these things on me. And he says, "I can say you can't go." I said, "I want to go." "Why?" I said, "I want my 20 years in the military." And he looked at me. He says, "All right," I passed. Got up to 440th, got on this biggest plane I ever saw. Put our trucks on, flew from there to Boston, from Boston to Spain, stayed there, and from Spain we went to Saudi Arabia. Got off that plane, it was 95. I says, "Oh, is this going to be hell?" We went to Cement City, got interviewed, and I'm standing there, and one-star general looking around, and he said, "Sergeant Al." I said, "Yes," and I saluted him. "I want you to be a liaison man for me." I said, "Why did you pick me? Got all these other sergeants." He said, I heard you're a Korean veteran. I said, yes, I am. He said, you got a pair of balls compared to these other guys. I'm 84 years old.
Yeah, that is amazing. You do not look 84.
Well, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I'm a jock. I used to play a lot of handball at the Eagles Club, a lot of racquetball. I placed third in the state in racquetball in Oconomowoc in the Golden Masters. And I learned a lot. I got an education. I'm the only one in the family that's been in the military, you know. And I always say I work out 3 times a week at the health club on Lake Admiral Blast. And I meditate and I think a lot. And I'm always saying, why am I still kicking? Why am I still alive?